You look out upon the world and see a machine you wish to command. You pull the levers of effort. You issue the decrees of your ambition. You plot the coordinates of your destiny, and yet the machine sputters. The world resists. The tides of fate do not heed your command. You rage against this resistance, believing the fault lies in the world's stubborn refusal to obey. But what if the machine is not broken? What if the failure lies not in the levers, but in the unsteady hand of the one who pulls them? The Stoics knew a fundamental law of the cosmos. You cannot hope to control the world until you have first achieved absolute, unshakable control over yourself. First, you must understand that an uncontrolled mind is a traitorous servant. How can you command an army when your own generals are in a state of civil war? Your mind is this army. Its soldiers are your thoughts, its generals your emotions, its king your reason. When your mind is undisciplined, it is a kingdom in chaos. Your fear gives one order. Your desire gives another. Your anger stages a coup. You try to issue a command to the world, but your message is garbled, a cacophony of your own internal conflict. The world does not receive a clear signal from you because you are not transmitting one. A world in chaos cannot be commanded by a mind in chaos. You are trying to conduct an orchestra while a riot is breaking out in your own head. Second, you must recognize that your perception is the lens through which you project your power. If your lens is clouded by fear, distorted by anger, or smeared with unchecked desire, your view of the world will be a lie. You will see insults where there are none. You will see catastrophe in minor setbacks. You will see enemies in neutral bystanders. How can you act effectively in a world you cannot see clearly? To attempt to control the world with a distorted perception is like a navigator trying to chart a course with a broken compass. It is not just ineffective, it is dangerous. It guarantees you will sail your ship onto the rocks. The first act of control is not to change the world, but to ruthlessly clean your own lens. It is to forge a perception so clear and so objective that you can see things as they are, not as your inner demons wish them to be. Third, you must conquer the inner empire before you can lay claim to an outer one. The Stoic understands that true power is not measured by the number of people who obey you, but by the number of your own impulses that obey you. The real work of building an empire is the silent, daily, and often brutal work of self-governance. It is the conquest of your own laziness when the alarm sounds at dawn. It is the subjugation of your own anger when you are provoked. It is the starvation of your own ego when it begs for applause. It is the mastering of your own fear when you stand at the precipice of a difficult decision. Each of these small internal victories forges your will into a weapon of tempered steel. Each act of self-discipline strengthens your right to rule. The great paradox of power is this: the moment you cease trying to control the external world and turn your full, ferocious attention to controlling yourself, the world begins to yield to you, not because you are forcing it, but because you have become a force of nature yourself. A person of unshakable inner calm, of clear perception, and of disciplined will moves through the world differently. Their actions are precise. Their words have weight. Their presence commands a quiet respect that the frantic power seeker can never achieve. They do not need to command the world, because they are no longer disturbed by it. And in that freedom from disturbance lies the only true control worth having. Do not try to conquer the world. It is a fool's errand. Conquer yourself. Build the empire of your own mind, and you will find that the world you wish to command was a cheap imitation of the kingdom you were always meant to rule.